All right, are we ready to relax? Yes, yes, we are. Let's see what's happening in the cosmos, the big stuff. We are now in Pisces season, and that's fixed water or mutable water, lots of water energy. Yogis believe the water element is in the second chakra, hips. So we're going to shift gears and work a little more in hips, kind of yin style. And also, we're between eclipses, eclipse season, they call it. So I don't know how last week was for you, but I know I've been riding a roller coaster of change and all the feels out there. And it's all for the good, right? Change is always for the better, shakes things up, and we end up in a new sort of space, whatever that might look like for you. So this is an integration week. Um, we also have some energy. I won't get into all the details, but basically going more inward would be helpful. Watching any impulsive reactions or outbursts, these kinds of things. Mars is involved. It's the planet of war. We're just trying to keep things calm. I read or saw something where it just said, folk, let's just all keep exhaling. Just exhale. Just keep calm. Keep also just awareness of your own inner state and take care of yourself instead of trying to manage other people. As always, we have to start with ourselves. So this is an internal time. Mercury just started retrograde or will soon. It's just a time of like, all right, let's maybe review some things. Let's check in with ourselves. Let's revamp, revisit instead of doing all the new things. So just keep it reined in a little bit. And that'll go through the rest of winter, actually. So maybe as you're planning things, let's just keep reviewing, revamping, um, all those kinds of rewords. Okay, so let's actually come right onto our back tonight. Just to get here. You can give yourself a little hug when you get there. You made it the middle of the week, the end of February. We'll take a few little pelvic tilts, knees away and the knees in. And then feet to the ground. Let's walk our feet wide, knees touch, and just let your arms open up on the ground. Straight arms or goalposts, it's up to you. Just feel the back of your body settle. I can hear the wind just whipping outside. Maybe it's windy where you are. We need extra grounding, kind of slowing things down a little bit more. And again, resisting the urge to just react. It's always a practice. Great, and then let's let those hips start to move. Gentle windshield wipers, swaying the knees, keeping the feet wide. Great, and then if you have a block or a blanket, you could fold up in between the knees. Doesn't have to be huge. You could also just use your bolster. And let's actually roll to your right side first. So we're going to start on our side. Knees are squeezing whatever you've got, blanket, block. Arms can be at the side. You can use the bottom arm for your head. And then we'll take a twist from here. So let that top arm come up and over wherever you land, or maybe you don't even land. We're just trying to twist from your rib cage. Breathe here. I'll watch our time. Just relax into the twist like you can breathe right into wherever you need it. You can use your right hand on that top leg, kind of holding the legs together if that feels good. So the legs are in a right angle. You're on the side of the hip. And you're just letting the rib cage twist as you can. Breathing into the tightness, those strong shoulder muscles and chest that get contracted. Surrender here. right, one more breath. Slowly unwind yourself. And then roll all the way to the other side. So you're on the left hip and the side of the body. Feet and legs together, kind of squeezing that block. And then inhale, up and over, taking the right arm across. Scoot your shoulder blades underneath your back. And again, breathe into resistance. Do not force your body. Don't force the shoulder. Look where it feels good. Maybe it's just straight up. Or maybe there's a little twist in the neck looking over your right shoulder. Up to you. Big belly breath. Surrender with the exhale. All right, one more breath. Big exhale, let it go. And unwind. Free the block and come back to center. Again, you can let the knees come away from you and then back in towards your body, just gently rocking into the pelvis and low back. Great. And then find one side to roll to and then come all the way up. And tonight we're going to do a little more yin stretch to balance out those twists. So find your bolster or a pile of pillows, whatever you've got. You can pile it up as much as you like. All right. So extending through the heels of both feet, toes up towards the ceiling. Have a little micro bend in your knees. Check that you're not locked there. All right, inhale up the front of the body. And then exhale, again, just a big surrender here. We're going to balance out the right side, left side. We'll be here for a few minutes, letting our bodies just let go. And just kind of a check-in with yourself. If we're on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 no stretch, 10 being like way max extreme, let's back it like halfway. So we don't have to be pushing. Again, we're just trying to surrender to where we are and make more space, make a little more balance and space in the body. Forward folds are great for the nervous system regulation as well. Feeling a calming, a soothing, just integrating. right, enjoy another breath where you need it, maybe in the back of the body, upper back, middle back, maybe it's your shoulders. And roll up slowly. Maybe roll out the shoulders. Maybe work the neck a little bit. Any counter movement. All right. And then if you've got a yoga strap or a belt or even a scarf, let's work in our hips a little more here. So rolling onto your back again. Lower your left leg and bring the right foot to reach up. Let's use that strap on the ball of the foot. Cinch up the strap, anchor your elbows right at the sides. And then feel kind of equal action in your legs. So one leg is straight down on the ground. If that feels okay, you can always bend the other. Always feel a nice stretch though in the front of that hip. And then one out towards the sky. So relax your shoulders, shoulder blades, back of your head, grounded. Take a breath. Whew. Let's get into the hips. So right hand, hold on to both strap ends, elbows at your side, or elbow at your side. And then grounding your left leg, let's open that right leg to wherever it can go. Keep reaching through the heel. Breathe, keeping the pelvis grounded. So wherever you're feeling tightness or stretch, again, we're not going for the biggest stretch ever, just baby steps. Everything helps. All right, use another big breath. Exhale all the way through that leg. And then core strong, we lift back to center, switch hands, right arm wide, and then we take the leg across. So it might be helpful to scoot your hip underneath a little bit. Keep reaching through the heels. I know that top leg is going to feel it. Reach through we're using the quads to stretch through that whole outer leg. Breathe into the fascia, that web that's hopefully going to really stretch. One more big breath, or maybe two. Great, and then core strong again to lift back up. Good, and then balance it out. We'll give the back a little more stretch, grounding the lower body. Take a deep breath, exhale, curl head and heart up. Just kind of looking up towards the foot. Lower your head, and then let's switch legs. Switch. Right leg long, left leg up. Grounding here. How does this side feel? All right, and then we'll prepare for the other side. So switching, left hand holds on to both ends, and we'll take it to the outside stretch. Ground your right leg, keep really anchored in the pelvis. Maybe even use that right hand for support. Great, take another breath. Great, and then again, core strong. Inhale back, center, switch hands, left arm goes wide to ground you, and take that leg across. Get the twist again from that outer hip. I'm sure you feel it through the side of the leg, all the way through your heel. Breathe. Great. And then core strong, back to the center. Balance that out. Big inhale, whole exhale, just lifts head up towards your knee, heart lifts. Great. Lower your head, free the strap, and lower your leg all the way down. All right. Let's become a little starfish on our back while we're here. This feels good to be grounded on the floor, literally. So arms out and then back behind you if you can. And then legs wide. Let's take the right heel and cross it over, hook it on your left ankle. So that angle, we're trying to kind of stretch to the left. As that whole side gets the stretch, this is where you feel like a long piece of taffy. Connect your hands up to the right, or I'm sorry, left corner, way up above you, keeping the shoulder blades grounded, keeping the hips grounded as well as you can. Just intentionally make some space, stretch the side. Right, one more breath through that whole side body. Feel the spaces. Right, open up to that five-pointed star pose, arms, legs, and head, ground. We'll balance it out. Left crosses over, hook it, hook that heel, curve through the side of the whole body. Wherever you're feeling it, maybe into the hip or the torso, between the ribs, all of it. Who knows? Breathe. One more big breath through the side body. Feel that whole side connected. All right, open up, let that all settle. And then bend the knees, roll to a side, and we'll come up and all the way up to tabletop. So however you want to get there. We'll get ready for child's pose. So get your props ready, but take a few cat stretches before we go into it. Great. And then when you're ready, settle in, supporting your head and torso however you can. And maybe there's another blanket that you'd like to cover with. Tuck yourself in and let's be nice and quiet for a few minutes. I'll cue you halfway through for your head. Gently rotate your head to the other side if you choose. Scanning your body, relax where you can, probably your shoulders a little more. Taking a few more breaths in child's pose. Keep breathing into the support beneath you. The bolster should feel good against the belly as you breathe. Let's do one more minute here. Give our nervous systems a nice chance to unwind and just dissolve some of the stress of the world and within ourselves. Consciously take a few more breaths here. Where does your body need it? Where can you relax a little more? Slow down the exhale, maybe a little bit more. And when you feel ready, keep it relaxed. Center your head, move the bolster out of your way a little bit. Come to table. And let's let our hips draw some big circles. Loosening up all around sides, back, front of the hips and the pelvis, the low belly. Couple in one direction, then switch. Great. All right. Legs up the wall. Good pose of surrender. Take any props that you'd like. Sometimes just being simple is nice. Tonight, I think I'll just keep my pelvis on the ground, so hips level, and just a little cushion for my spine. You can use your bolsters, whatever you'd like. Eye pillows if you're looking up. If you want to close, we'll give ourselves some really good time just to surrender here. So setting it up. Remember, we're not going for a huge stretch. You don't have to touch the back of your legs to the wall. Adjust as you like. In the middle of the space is good too. Awesome. Just feeling really supported. So back of your head, extra layers, pelvis, back, supported. All right, I'm going to watch our time for us. Think about that complete surrender and reversal of energy. You can wiggle your ankles and your toes, helping create that internal shift. Let the circulation flow back to your heart. So nice heart-centered pose. As we face up, give yourself so much space to breathe. Feel the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Just practice letting go. It's not easy. Practice, trust, all is well. Right, slowly bring your awareness back. And just be slow, be gentle. Walk your feet down the wall. Stretch one arm back and roll towards that side to just rest on your side. Let things shift around and fill back in. Feeling that healthy energy flow. Slowly rise. We're going to go right onto our belly, or Makarasana is just a super grounding crocodile pose. So again, clear some space. Lift your mat. And cover yourself up if you'd like. And as you know, so we'll slowly lower. Support your head. And then that gentle inward rotation, so your toes kind of angle in, if that helps your hips settle, the front of your pelvis and the hips. So your belly can just be super supported on the ground, front body grounded, and then head supported, either to the side or to the center. Again, I'll watch the time and just, again, feel the support of the earth, where you can just truly let go. You might feel some pressure points in the belly or just any kind of high energy that just needs to be soothed by the earth. Enjoy a few more breaths. Feel any change in the body or the breath, the energy. And then just straighten out the tops of the feet to the ground. We can come up to a really baby Sphinx pose. So aligning the elbows and shoulders And then the forearms facing each other, palms down. And let's just, from the navel down, settle your lower body a little bit more. And from the navel up, just a nice gentle stretch for the front of the body, strengthening the back, but feel free to move your head here, your neck. Counter movement that would feel good. Maybe your face and your jaw. And then maybe just a little gentle twist to each side, keeping the lower body grounded, calm. And maybe a bigger stretch if you want to extend the arms. Just really enjoy whole front body stretching, opening the heart. And then a very slow roll down, back to neutral. And then we'll prepare for the final pose. So you can just roll onto your back. Although you might want some props, depends on what's around you. Or maybe that was a good place for you to be if you want to stay on your belly. But it's nice to have a little integration time so you can support. If you want gentle inversion, you could support the whole length of the shin bones and the feet on your prop, just as an option. Covering up. And letting the spine feel neutral. So support yourself any way you need to do that. And then just scan the body. Let's rock the head side to side slowly. Find that middle space and let go of all effort. Shifting the jaw, stretch it side to side. Up and down. Then resting with the tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the upper teeth. Let the jaw rest. Soften the eyes, space around the eyes, the cheeks, the ears. Imagine the mind softening, the big, powerful brain. Soften, staying present. Soften the shoulders. Big breath down your arms and hands. Soften the upper back, the middle back, and lower back. Soften the upper chest, middle of the chest, the heart, the stomach, upper abdomen, lower abdomen. Soften the glutes and the hips. Big breath down each leg, through the feet, ankles. Filling your whole body with gratitude for all these amazing parts that make up the amazing whole that you're walking around in. Gratitude for the breath flowing through it. Gratitude for the life force energy flowing with the breath, the prana, animating all of the systems and organs. Settle with each exhale, deeper into peace, deeper into calm, deeper into trust and surrender to this moment in time we're in. It's all unfolding as it needs to. Let's be part of the solution here, shining your lights out into the dark. building more love within yourself to help, again, uplift. Slowly bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, maybe squeeze the hands and let them open, close and open. Flush it out. Gently move your ankles, again, your toes. And a big full body stretch. With awareness of maybe more space, more ease, more calm, more clarity. And rolling to a side, pausing. Rolling up to a seat. We'll close the practice. And tonight, let's rub the hands together. Get some good energy flowing, some heat, prana. And then tuck those hands over your eyes. Imagine the energy going again into your mind, calming, resetting. Sweep the fingertips across the forehead. Just again, let go. Massaging the temples down into the jaw. Wherever you need it, into the neck. Just little simple things you can do even throughout your day. If you just need a little reset, just close your eyes, take some breaths, massage. And then to the heart, holding the heart or palms touching there. So again, notice how your practice affected you. Some time to intentionally relax and let go of the outside world, come into yourself, to remember your light. So we need that light. Be a lighthouse in the world here. It's a nice image also, just feeling strong and tall, light from within you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take an Om and 3 Shantis and get like a lighthouse, just like beaming it out. Ripples of peace across this planet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in our hearts and peace in the world. Thank you for being here. Namaste.